Somebody just sent me something pretty interesting in my DMs. Now, as you see here, you can see it says, fun fact, the word Democrat literally means Satan rule. And I'm like, hold up, son. That's a little wild. That's an extreme claim to be made, right? But I went and dug deeper. Now remember, they said that demo is supposed to mean Satan, and then the crat is supposed to mean like to rule. You know what I'm saying? Over people, whatever. Okay? That's what the person sent me. But like I said, we had to dig deeper. And they wasn't lying, because the word crat does actually mean rule, power, or ruler. Now, there's one more element that I like to apply within all of this that'll give you some clarity on what I'm bestowing upon you right now. But the Democrats are all like theater kids, you know, like artsy fartsy people, actors and stuff like that, right? Like romantic stuff, right? Well, now when you look up the word demo, it has different meanings in different languages, okay? But in this particular moment, we're going to stick to the Greek language and the languages that derive from the Greek language, because that's how they're slick with this shit. Because crat is a Greek word, Greek term, all right? But in the Galician language, it's basically the same thing, right? But the Galician language is a romanticized version of the Greek language. Who did the romance shit? Writers and these artsy fartsy people. Okay? But when you look up the definition of demo in the Galician language, demo means devil or Satan, whatever you want to interject there. Crazy, right? The romanticized version language of the Greek language, which, you know, the Greek language, it kind of, you know, made modifications in the Middle Ages, right? That's where you get the Galician language. And that's where they made this Democrat shit. Now, again, folks, the Galician language is a Romance language that was made in the 9th century. Okay? The Greek language is from the 2nd century or millennium, whatever, right? This one is from the 9th. Okay? So it's derived from all of that vulgar Latin, Portuguese, all that shit. All that shit is a derivative of something. Okay? But the fact of the matter is that the main key thing for me is the romance shit and the romantic, all of that shit. I know that shit has to do with drama, plays, shows, like it's putting on something. You feel me? Like when you romance a woman, you basically putting on a show for her. You feel me? An experience. That's basically what you're doing. That's what they were doing. That's what that language was. And Democrat, bro, ain't that wild? That in the romantic Galician language, and you know these Democrats are fucking slick with this shit and be going back to these romantic languages and all, you know what I'm saying? For them to name themselves Satan's rule in the Galician language is fucking bonkers. And it's a Galician language. Not many people is looking up and looking into the Galician language. Some of y'all ain't even heard that this was a language. Have you even heard of the Galician language? Fucking crazy when you think about this shit, bro. These people they're something else, and they're slick with it. You know what? I said the Democrats was dumb, but this right here, this element, the first set of Democrats, them motherfuckers was smart. To put a play on the words like this, to where motherfuckers, it took centuries for people to realize. Oh yeah, but I'm done. You guys take this information and do with it as you will, what you want, all of that. But unfortunately, Democrat means Satan's rule in the Galician language, the language that Democrats and artsy fartsy kids hold in high regard. Drop your thoughts and feelings in the comments.